Good morning, everybody, and happy Wednesday. Welcome to the Tri-State Traffic Show. I am Odon, your traffic jockey, your TJ here in the driver's seat. Let's pull a little of the music in the background. It's a little tough with the on-screen slider here to try to bring down the music just enough. So, yes, welcome to the Tri-State Traffic Show. We're live now on Facebook and YouTube. We welcome you to the big broadcast here for Wednesday, August the 3rd. Can you believe it's already August the 3rd? Labor Day is less than a month away. Where has it gone? Wow. Wow is the only words that I can say. Good morning, everybody. Taking a quick preview of our situation traffic-wise here this morning. Fairly tranquil. That's quiet. We say fairly tranquil around our area. That is good news. We're in a midweeker here for the middle of summer, and this is kind of very heavily vacation week. This week, next week, and then kids start to go back to school. So that is what we are dealing with here this morning. So once again, the comment section is going to be opened up here in just a brief moment. We will do that in a second, but let's do this. I apologize for looking off camera because it's the only way I can do it because I have my two screens here. There we go. This half hour is sponsored by Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery. CranfordVanillaBeanCreamery.com. There we go. We have all the elements there on the screen very nicely. Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery in beautiful Cranford, New Jersey. 908-272-3000 is the phone number. At 22 North Avenue West. So head over for some of the best ice cream anywhere to be found. And I think you're going to need some ice cream. Johnny Rocco is actually going to be joining us here. He's got things fired up in the Weather Center, so he'll be joining us live this morning at about 7:15 and 7:45, 8:15 and 8:45. So he's got some important information. He told me he wants to talk about the quasi-drought situation. I'm not sure exactly how meteorologists are labeling this, if it is a full-blown onslaught of a drought. Again, those are words that are very gingerly used, but Johnny's going to have some more information in his weather reports coming up here very, very shortly in less than about 10 minutes or so. Comment section is open up. There we go. Anna, buenos dias. Good tunes to start the day. So we're getting good vibes and good feedback on the new theme music. Just trying out a bunch of different songs here from YouTube. Again, it's an access library of like a couple thousand songs. I mean, I don't even know where to begin. It's just all over. I mean, there's just so many songs to choose from. So we'll pick a bunch of songs and then we'll kind of maybe take a little vote to see what we like for the opening of the show. Speaking of opening the show, let's get on over towards our maps here this morning. 7:08 is our time. We're at 73 degrees and clear skies here in central New Jersey. Starting in New Jersey, the only thing cooking here is a broken down tractor trailer, 295 north of exit 7 in Oldman's Township. That is way down towards the bottom of the state. But again, very hard pressed to even call any of that traffic, but we will take a look. Well, no, I can't say that. I'm mistaken. It's going to be right in here. So there is just a bit of a backup now. And if you're from Penns Grove, Carney's Point, I think it was Penns Grove. That's where Bruce Willis is from. Pennsville, you want to stay with the turnpike going north instead of 295 is going to be the better operative for you. So the turnpike again is moving much better than 295. So I was incorrect. I stand corrected there. 40 since we're here in South Jersey, 47 Franklin, Buena, Vineland, 55, 40, 49 in Cumberland, 50 Somers Point, Ocean City, Ventnor City, in the Parkway, all along the shoreline, Sea Isle City, Avalon, Stone Harbor, Wildwood, Lower Township, and Cape May, Dennis Township. We are clear. Let's go to Beach Haven, Long Beach Island. Things are fine there for an early breakfast along 72, the Parkway, Route 9. Again, traffic is fairly good here. Parkway into Brick, Toms River, Lakewood, on up into Wall, Route 33, again, traffic really quiet here across the state on 33, 195. Capital Region 295, 130, the Turnpike, Route 1, Route 9, 70. You get the theme here. I mean, there's a ton of green out here. So it's really like a Saturday morning. There's not a whole lot of action to talk to you about. Parkway, the Driscoll Bridge, 287 looks good. Parkway through Union County is fantastic. 78, 287, Turnpike, 19, a little busy through the traffic lights in Linden. Let's head out west, 78, 22, 202, 206, Route 12, 30. There's Route 12 into beautiful Frenchtown. That's a long highway, actually, from Frenchtown to Flemington. It takes about 20 minutes or so. Seems shorter on the map for some reason. 202, 206, 287, Route 80, Route 46, 206, 15. Again, 26, 206, 23, 94, all in good shape here. 80, a little crowding here into Route 15. I think that's a little bit of sun glare hitting you in the eyes. 287, Route 24, Summit. I mean, look at the Parkway through Union, Irvington, East Orange, all the way up towards Bloomfield. I mean, there is just nobody out there right now. East on 280, a little heavy here at the Stickle Drawbridge. What else is new? Coming off of 21 to Route 3 East is busy. Route 80, 17, Route 4, 208, 287. That is looking good. So is the Palisades. So New Jersey is really in fantastic order. Let's go towards the Hudson River crossings. And I think the George is maybe under 10 at best. So you know you're in a summertime pattern when you're starting to look at that green across the board. 20 at the Lincoln and about 20 at the Holland. So the George is your preferable way to travel this morning. Let's go to NJ Transit. Let's check out the vibe here. Hudsonburg and Light Rail, subject to 15-minute delays. Both directions go to switch because of switch issues. Morrison Essex 748 arrival into Dover, 15 minutes late. Morrison Essex 533 departures up to 15 minutes late because of an earlier mechanical issue. The corridor up to 15 minutes late, earlier mechanical there. Departure from New Brunswick is canceled. Okay, so a couple of schedule changes for New Jersey Transit. Let's take a look at PATH trains this morning. That's from yesterday, so that is going to be looking good. We are here at 7:12 in the AM. Let me show you a couple cameras here. I just want to check out the Parkway here just to see if we're starting to build a little more moderate volume into Bloomfield. No, that's moving well. I mean, look at that. That looks fantastic. I mean, really looks good. So that's north heading way again. In our live picture, northbound is going to be moving away from us. So really, you know, it is just hard pressed to call anything kind of trafficy here this morning. That's the camera I want. Yeah, even at the Essex tolls, it's clear to 151. They zoom that in up towards 153, even at the Bergen tolls. Push my luck there with that camera. Parkway looks great out of the Bergen tolls. You can see bright sunshine there. So, yeah, it is good. Good across the board. Let's quickly check in with the Turnpike cameras here as I am in somewhat stall mode here, waiting for Johnny to connect with me here in the weather center. He's going to be here in about 1 minute's time, I should say. Let's go to south of 14. Yeah, it looks just fantastic across the board, friends. Really does. Just beautiful. Just spectacular. But we'll check in with the Bay Extension before we go to Johnny here. That's where I'm starting to see that sun glare building into the picture there. This is actually getting on the bridge, which is fine, but it's just getting on the bridge is the, is the little bit of the issue there with a little bit of sun glare. But, friends, that is about it. All right. I see Johnny here in the green room, so we are ready to go. Time now is 7:15. I've got 73 degrees here in beautiful central New Jersey. Let's send it over to the Weather Center to our meteorologist in training, Mr. John Rocco. Let me get, hang on, Johnny. Let me get your, hang on, bud. I got to get your lower third set up. Okay, we've got that. And all right, so here's John with the forecast. Good morning, John.
Good morning to you, Don, and everybody watching online this morning. It is a beautiful start to the day with plenty of sunshine across the region. So make sure you grab the sunglasses because that sun glare is certainly going to be in your eyes as you head into work this morning. Taking a look at our temperatures in New Jersey, 64 in Newton, 71 around the Newark area. Lakewood expected to be around 73. Same for Atlantic City. Trenton around 70, 71 in Camden, Cape May around 75 degrees, and we will warm up into the mid and upper 70s for most of the state by the time we get to the 8 o'clock hour, sticking to around 70 degrees in the Newton area. As we go into New York City this morning, 71 over in Staten Island. Brooklyn temperatures right around 70 degrees. Flushing, Morris Park, Hell's Kitchen all around 71. And again, we will warm into the low and middle 70s here over the course of the morning commute. 75 in Staten Island by 8 o'clock, 73 for you in Flatbush, Brooklyn, 75 over toward Flushing. Morris Park around 73, same over toward Manhattan. And as we go out onto Long Island, Westbury around 71 this morning, warming to about 75. 73 to start you off in Islip, getting to about 77. Similar temperatures for Farmingville, Shirley, Huntington, and Port Jefferson. And as we head into the Hudson River Valley, we got low 70s there in Yonkers and Monroe. Middletown starting off in the mid and upper 60s there, as well as Poughkeepsie and Patterson. All of those areas will make it to around 70 to 72, 73 degrees over the course of the morning commute. And over in western Connecticut, we got 71 up the shore there in Norwalk to Bridgeport and New Haven, 68 for you in Danbury, Waterbury, starting around 70 degrees, as well as Hartford. Torrington also around 68 degrees to start off your morning. And all of those areas will be warming into the low and middle 70s by the 8 o'clock hour. We got 75 in Norwalk and Bridgeport, as well as New Haven, 72 in Danbury, Waterbury around 73, as well as in Hartford and Torrington, getting to about 72 degrees. So for your Wednesday afternoon, we've got upper 80s and low 90s, pretty similar to what we had on Tuesday. Although a little bit more sunshine, I think, today than what we had yesterday. Closer to the coastline, we've got temperatures right around the middle 80s, 85 in Cape May, 86 over toward the Islip area. A little bit warmer in New Haven at 88 degrees. And again, it is a mainly sunny and, as you can see, a hot day ahead, but not going to be the hottest day of the week. That is going to be on Thursday, where we could be looking at temperatures getting well into the 90s and perhaps the triple digits again. I'll talk about that more later on with your 7-day forecast. In terms of any rain or storms, which we desperately need, not only here in New Jersey, where you and I are, Don, but across the region, we desperately need the rain. Looks like we have some late day scattered storms late Friday afternoon and evening. We'll keep an eye on that. And Saturday is actually trending a little bit drier than what it was looking like yesterday or earlier this week. But right now, we'll keep the chance for a scattered shower or storm in there for your Saturday. Stick around in the next half hour. I'm going to be talking about the drought conditions. I'll show you the drought monitor, and we're going to take a look at the 7-day forecast as well. Right now, let's get a check of your traffic again with Don Smith.
Thank you, Johnny, and very good morning to you. Great to see you here in the Weather Center. Yeah, we definitely need the rain. There's no question about that. I mean, the courtyard where I live is literally like straw. It is like hay. It's just unbelievable. But we've seen this before, so hopefully we get some rain. And then, the other thing that to keep in mind is, excuse me. The other thing to keep in mind is that, there's a lot of landscaping obviously going on, and I don't know how much really actually cutting lawns, but, it's those storm drains that you have to be mindful of. If you have a storm drain that's near your home, If you can just take 2 seconds to kind of clear that drain of any kind of debris, even if it's not from landscapers, sometimes just the wind starts to blow leaves because some of the leaves are coming down as well because it's so dry. Just some of the just general stuff that ends up in the drains, and that's where we could run into problems. Is that we do get some heavier showers than the ground can certainly absorb some of it, but not all of it at one shot, and then that's where you get sometimes those flash flooding issues. So, um, just a little PSA from the traffic center about cleaning the storm drains. Well, let's get away from cleaning storm drains to talking about wonderful ice cream. This half hour is sponsored by the Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery, and 908-272-3000 is the phone number. CranfordVanillaBeanCreamery.com is the website. Also follow Ralph and the shop and all the goings on at the ice cream shop on Instagram and Facebook. Very active there. So Ralph has some of the best ice cream. As you can see, that pillowy, soft cotton candy ice cream, peach mango, blood orange, lemon sorbet. Those are my favorites, are the sorbets. I love those. Those are dairy free as well for those who have potential issues with dairy. Here's some of the other great ice cream that he has. He's got strawberry, he's got black raspberry, grasshopper, party cake, cookie dough. So the hits continue across the board. Here's some more of this wonderful ice cream. The S'moreo, the triple strawberry has the quarter three, strawberry, chocolate, and vanilla. Chocolate cookies and cream, delicious. The vanilla super crunch. So, Ralph has just about anything you would need for ice cream. Ralph has something for everybody. So that is great news. Here are just some of the toppings you can put on your sundae or your ice cream cone. The sprinkles, M&Ms, the Reese's Pieces. He has basically soup to nuts here. I mean, he's got everything. He's got, in fact, he has the walnuts, the candied walnuts there, and the peanut butter, the marshmallow, also the butterscotch. So, just that classic sundae that he can make for a very hot day, which looks like we're going to get some hot weather here, some more really heat coming up today, tomorrow. There are some of the sandwich words, just some of the things that Ralph has to offer at the Vanilla Bean Creamery. Also, his toasted coconut and peanut butter cup are back. He also makes these wonderful flying saucers and chip witches, another crowd favorite for the kids, and the beautiful all occasion cakes serves from about 6 to 8 people or so. That smaller cake right in the center, and then a little bit larger, all the way up to 40 people on a giant sheet cake. I have yet to see the sheet cake, but I can imagine it's going to be just spectacular. He also has some specialty cakes as well: the bananas Foster cake, the mocha bomb, the blackout cake. So and he can make any cake from any of those ice creams. If you wanted a cake with cotton candy, you can make an entire cake of cotton candy, right? That's got to be really good. Cotton candy and party cake. That's a heck of a combination, right? But anyway, so head over to see my friend Ralph here at the Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery. 908-272-3000 is the phone number. And that is going to be in beautiful Cranford, New Jersey. 908-272-3000 is the phone number. And we thank Ralph for being a proud sponsor of the Tri-State Traffic Show. All right, so let's go back to our action, and we've got to go to Connecticut because there is a crash here north on 95. You do see it there in the center of your screen, center right here. Left shoulder, left lane is shut down into exit 22. I'm at the Fairfield rest area, and I think this may be this is going to be a southbound situation there on the shoulder, so maybe been some rubbernecking problems with that vehicle there, whether these broke down or there's another crash involved in that. I'm not quite sure, but again, that northbound side is just piled high from about 20 all the way through 22. I'll show you that on the map. I mean, look at this. Fairfield into Bridgeport it's right in here, just stacked, just jammed And then south is heavy from 27 all the way into Fairfield at 22 with the rubbernecking delays, along with that one other crash or broken down vehicle there this morning. And I think that's why the Merritt Parkway is heavier here than what it should be for 725 on a Wednesday, a midweeker in the middle of summer. So keep that in mind. Parkway here getting south of Route 7, starting to crowd up, and again into Stamford as well. We are starting to hit the brakes. Alexandra, good morning. No issues with the commute to the city. Awesome. We love to hear that. Very, very good. Yeah, I imagine, I don't know, Alexander, if you can tell us what you've seen, but I imagine the city is probably pretty empty. Lots of vacations and what have you. I imagine the city is quite empty, even more than kind of what it's been the last couple of years, obviously the pandemic and stuff. But I wonder, you're wondering how many people are really heading back to an office per se. I'm not sure. Well, we know Alexander is, but if that is going to be a general trend coming back or whatnot. But we'll see. I think the true test will be, I think, in the fall. Oh, she says, look at this. She says it's the opposite. The city is packed. Wow. Okay, that's good. Very good. I mean, maybe it's a lot of tourists and things like that all coming into the city to get a flavor of New York City. But okay, very good. So where are we now? So before we get to the city, might as well do the Hudson Valley while we're right here. 287, that is moving along good end to end this morning. The Hutch a little busy north into North Street. New England Thruway is clear. South along the Thruway here out at 13 is busy for the Palisades Parkway. Thruway looks good into 15, all the way up into 16. Well, heading north here into 16 is also going to be a little bit slow as well. I'm not quite sure why. There's nothing on the incident list being reported. So a little bit of slow traffic there. 84, Port Jervis, Middletown, Montgomery, I should say. Newburgh, the Beacon Bridge, a little bit slow there heading west. West on 84 in Brewster is a little bit tied up coming out of Danbury. And then 684, we are fine into 22, Katona, Bedford Hills, and Mount Kisco. All right, so let's go into the city here. And again, there was nothing reported as far as any major accidents or incidents. Staten Island, clean and green across the board. Expressway, West Shore. So is the ride here at the Outer Ridge Crossing. Korean War Veterans Parkway is fine. Bell Parkway through Brooklyn is moving nicely. Let's continue through the Gowanus into the Prospect. We head through Industry City here this morning and just jammed across the top of the world up and towards the BQE. But what else is new? I mean, it's almost 7:30. This is usually what we see. Heading south here on the BQE is heavy here at the Brooklyn Bridge and the Battery Tunnel. We're looking at, I'd say maybe 10 minutes. Again, that's incorporating the traffic getting into the bridge. Let's see here. Williamsburg Bridge is fine. Lower Manhattan is good on the drive as the west side is clear. Midtown Tunnel is about 10 minutes there. South on the BQE, heavy Queens Boulevard across the Kosciuszko Bridge. You're thinking they put the brand new bridge in that would have helped traffic flow, and for some reason it just doesn't. It's just not going to do it. 10 minutes there at the Ed Koch. Grand Central going west here, a little heavy out by the airport. And then we make our way to the drive here, heading south at about 130th Street down towards the lower 100s of the RFK Triborough jammed into Manhattan. We've just lost the keyboard. Oh no. So the LIE normal delays going west into Queens Boulevard. Now we're starting to pick up the eastbound side here into the Clearview. Westbound on the Grand Central is heavy. I think there was an earlier issue out at Q, really on the Jackie Robinson. It looks like there's something going on then both ways. Other Van Wyck is heavy into Hillside Avenue. West on the Belt is heavy at Kennedy. North on the Cross Island, we're busy here from the southern state on up in towards the Grand Central. And then north on the Cross Island is heavy here at Bayside Marina. Let's check that out before we get to the Bronx. There's definitely something's going on, right? There is. Oh boy. This is all northbound coming towards us. Unless the camera here, the throg sec is showing something. No, I don't see that. So it must be right up in here, out by Fort Totten. It's right in there. Pure Steakhouse. Wow. So I think the Clearview is always the best way. Clearview is one of the best roads in New York City as far as major highways are concerned. Really good. So that would be my pick to take it north up to the Throg's Neck. Go to the Jackie Robinson here. This is going to be, that's got to be going west. I think that's going west out of Q. Say, but because going by the delays here, it's tough to tell which way that camera is going because now this is going east. See, again, it just puts out crash, but it doesn't tell you what direction. Thinking the crash is well, as I ponder that, I will switch over our banner to say that we're sponsored this half hour by Travels with Darley. Watch her on PBS Create, Amazon Prime, Wonderum, and Ovation TV's Journey. Darley-Newman.com is the website. I actually spoke to Darley for just a brief moment yesterday. She's doing well, very, very busy, still in France, filming the 10th anniversary season. So again, it was just a quick exchange on Instagram Messenger, but she's doing well. And we'll talk about her upcoming program on August the 18th about St. Louis coming up in about 15 minutes. So the Jackie Robinson, again, is, I'm trying to get a handle as far as what way that accident is. My thinking is I just don't know. I think it's going west because it shouldn't tie up. I mean, look how heavy this traffic is. That would indicate to me that some sort of a lane is blocked there. And I can't remember which way this is, east or west. I just haven't been on the Jackie Robinson. I don't know if I've ever been on the Jackie Robinson to try to figure it out. I mean, this is crazy. This road that they managed to jam a highway in there. Again, it was not always called the Jackie Robinson. It was called the Interborough Parkway, but but anyway, try to avoid that if you can. Always wondered why they didn't extend this either down into here or at least to here. Obviously, those are all neighborhoods and stuff through Brooklyn, but anyway, Long Island, both ways of the southern into 135 is heavy. West on the LIE is busy here at the Northern State Connector at 39. Then a little more heavier traffic here at 135. Look for that, but that is pretty much what we are par for the course there. 135 is good. The LIE, we're starting to see some more backups here going west at Deer Park Avenue. Sunrise Highway, things are in good shape. 25A, that is clear. Wisconsin Highway is good. So is Vets Highway. Sunrise Highway, LA in the 112 is clear, 25. Sunrise Highway, things are fine there, 24. East on Sunrise Highway, really jammed here. Hampton Bay, Southampton, Watermill, Bridgehampton. I think some folks are trying to make a early exit, even though Alexandra said that the city is packed. North Shore here, Mattatuck, Cutchogue, Southall, Greenport, Orient, all in terrific shape as we head east all the way out through home of the G-Man into Montauk. We are in great shape here this morning. So 7:35 is our time now. Let's go to this. Pull up the Hudson Valley incident page. I just want to see if anything was cropping up here. Thruway south before 13. So we've got a crash there. So let's see if we can get some visuals on this particular situation. There it is. There it is. There we go. Yes, look at that. Look out. So yeah, so now the right lane again. The right lane is shut south of the thruway before the Palisades. By interchange 13 into 12. So look for that. Let's go to the maps, and so we're backed up here through to about just at the Palisades. Really, again, it's fairly light as far as the volume is concerned. This morning. Getting into that location, pardon me. I'm just thinking of something real quick. But yeah, so there it is going south along the thruway here at the Palisades is a little tied up this morning. All right, so wanted to do the MTA. Well, we'll stay with this here. Let's just follow this in real time before this camera times out. Yeah, I know we've got this box truck, it looks like, or a tractor trailer. I can't tell from this angle, but hopefully everyone is okay. This particularly looks like an ambulance there. So first responders are on scene. National Night Out was last night. Hopefully you were able to get out and enjoy National Night Out locally here for myself. It was a very well attended event. Good stuff there. Very, very lots of fun. A lot of kids out, and yeah, it's a great evening. So it looks like we're fairly delay free. These are all planned construction projects or detours, reroutes. Let's go to the rails, Long Island Railroad, planned boarding change. That's through Merlin Avenue. Merlin, I don't know how you say the Merlin or Merlion. Merlon. Marilyn Avenue, maybe. I've never been there. Anybody know? Leave it in the comments. Metro North, we are going to be on or close to schedule. So again, fairly tranquil. Let's go back to New Jersey now. So I'm kind of going around, and there it goes. As I say, it gets tranquil. It goes right down the drain. 130 now south at Kincora Road in Mansfield. All lanes are shut. So there's broken down tractor trailer north on 295 in Oldman's Township. You want to stay with the turnpike instead, and then broken down vehicle Parkway North exit 140. Let's see here now. This is 130. This is before the Pennsylvania extension of the turnpike. So if you're, I believe that's south, right? Let's see. So if you're coming out of Fieldsboro, Bordentown, you may want to stay with 206, or it's probably a local detour here just around this through the intersection type situation. So just keep that in the back of your mind. Let's go on over to the Parkway here. Unless they move the tower camera, that would be the only one that would be able to avail us of a picture of that. And they have moved it around. Thank you, Turnpike Authority. So it's in all this. It's in all this. It's in this mess somewhere out there. Yeah, I mean, you can't really see anything. I really hope. Oh gosh, just really hope that. Okay, here now we go down again. Now we're going down again, eastbound on for now inbound to the Lincoln at Pleasant Avenue and Weehawken has got an issue. Just as I said, it was tranquil. All of a sudden, see, this is what happens. Now it just explodes, where things are popping off here all over the joint. So that's northbound on the Parkway. Pardon me. That's my fault. That's right in here before the Union Water Tower and Chestnut Avenue in Union at 139A. So we are well back to Cranford and 137 now. So if you're heading to the airport, please, you've got to leave some extra travel time there. We're going to 495 is going to be up next here, just at the top of the helix, it looks like. We've got a situation there with crash being cleared. Now, again, Port Authority police are usually really good as far as getting these accidents out of the way, but we'll see how that plays out here this morning. I'll show you the time. So 18 and growing there at the Lincoln. So I would imagine that's going to be about 25 here in about 2 minutes. About 15 at the Holland and about 10 at the George Washington Bridge. So again, kind of normal stuff. Let's see. Alexandra, forgot to give an update on the flowers. Appointment went well. Getting the calla lilies. Excellent choice. Very, very nice. Wonderful. Don, you've got the right choice there. They're very, very nice. Very, very good choice, Alexandra. Absolutely. Like I said, they look like a cross between a tulip and a rose, depending on what the formation is in a vase or in a bouquet. But yeah, very, very good choice. Excellent. What colors did you get? Red, white? Almost said red, white, and blue. That's not it. Red and white, pink. Actually, I forgot to even ask what color is the wedding party here? What color dresses and jackets for the guys and all that stuff? Those are all important things. Oh my gosh. And now less than 60 days for Alexandra. Yeah. The countdown clock is beginning. We should put a clock up, countdown clock to the wedding. So where are we now? 7:43 now is our time. All right. So again, this crash just happened. So we're going to start to see that backup come back in towards North Bergen, out towards 1 and 9. There's the Parkway delays pretty much on schedule. It's amazing. We just looked at this camera not even like 20 minutes ago, and it's just completely hammered here. It's like everybody left all at the same time. Both ways at 280 at the Stickle Drawbridge is busy, and now 78 really crowding here on the local side. Hopefully someday they'll fix that. I don't know what it's going to take to fix that on the local side of things, but seems to be with us every single morning. And then west on 24, I still don't understand why they just don't add the lane, a third lane there in between Kennedy Parkway out to 287. It would just help out so much. At least I think it would. I'm not sure, but again, that's probably a $800 million project and about a 10-year project, and to send everyone's kids through college. Let's see here. So, Alexander, yesterday was 60 days. I'm certainly doing a countdown on my Instagram stories each day. Oh, very nice. I don't know if we follow each other on Instagram. Maybe we do. I'd have to look. If not, it's Odon Traffic on Instagram. Alexandra, send me a request or whatever. I don't even really know how Instagram really works terribly. So um, I will follow you and follow the countdown. Very nice. And I should actually sign into Instagram here because then we could follow you on the show. Let's see. Anna, I have calla lilies in my garden. Beautiful and elegant. Great choice. Sorry, Don, for converting your show to traffic and flowers. That's okay. Not a problem. Not a problem. Hey, look, I worked in the supermarket industry for almost 20 years. And I was in the bakery, and the bakery was always somewhere near the floral department. So I had many friends the floral department. So yeah. I'm a big rose guy. I like roses. I think they're really sharp. Love to try to grow them sometime, but I can't grow them here where I live. I just don't have the space or do it, but always like to try that one day. Alexander says, I follow you. Okay, I don't want to put, unless you give me permission to put the handle up. I will, but if not, I will definitely check. I don't have my phone with me. I can't sign in because I'm on a different account here for the show than my personal one. So I will check that out after the show, Alexandra. Thank you. So 7:46 is our time. Hey, Johnny's waving here in the green room here, saying, "Hey, you got to come to me here in the weather center." I do. We're talking flowers, Johnny, and I'm sure you probably have some more insight as far as our very dry conditions. Probably not the most conducive for any kind of growing. And I'm not horticulturist of any type, but I'm sure there's flowers that will thrive in this heat. You know, maybe the wineries around the state are doing fairly well. You know, but anyway, without further ado, let's send it to our good friend, Mr. John Rocco in the Weather Center for a check of the forecast. Good morning, John.
Hey there, Don. Hey to all of our viewers as well. Hope you're having a good start to the day. Weather-wise, it's beautiful outside. Plenty of sunshine across the tri-state area. No matter where you're going, make sure you grab the sunglasses for the morning commute and for the day today. No rain on the way for today or tomorrow, but Friday, we still have that threat for a few scattered showers and storms later on in the afternoon and evening. I'll be keeping you updated on that. Saturday, like I said before, is trending drier, but we're still going to keep the chance for a scattered shower or storm for the afternoon on Saturday. So stay tuned for updates on that. Today, hot out there, upper 80s, low 90s. We have 89 for Andover, Central Park around 93, as well as Trenton, Freehold, and Cherry Hill. 85 down toward Cape May, 86 for Islip, New Haven, around 88 for your high this afternoon. Like I said, there's no rain for today, but we really need it. Taking a look at the Northeast as a whole, this is the drought monitor that came out last Thursday morning. It comes out, a new one comes out every Thursday morning. So we'll be keeping you updated on this throughout the summer because this is something that really needs to be watched. 28.39%, 28% of the Northeast is abnormally dry. That's those yellow areas that you see here going out of the tri-state area a little bit. We have northern Pennsylvania, southwestern upstate New York, much of New Jersey is in that abnormally dry area, and then going up into parts of New England as well. That's most of the Northeast region. However, 18% is now in a moderate drought, that official drought classification. That includes those light tan shaded areas. So central New Jersey here, Hunterdon County, Somerset, Middlesex, Essex, Hudson, Union County. You're in that moderate drought now, which was just upgraded, I should say, last week with this new drought monitor. And going into New England, eastern Connecticut, western Massachusetts, and then out in the Cape, New Hampshire, southern and central portions of Maine, all in that moderate drought classification. And then that severe drought is still ongoing here for about almost 3% of the Northeast. We have eastern Connecticut, Rhode Island, and eastern Massachusetts, with the exception of the Cape area in that severe drought classification. So really need a good soaking rainfall here across the Northeast. We don't want to be dealing with flooding, of course. That's going to lead to more annoying issues, but we really need the rain here. not just in the Northeast, but much of the country. But just focusing on the Northeast here, this is the Climate Prediction Center's drought monitor outlook for the month of August. So if you take a look at the brown shaded areas here in the Northeast, again, central New Jersey and then up into much of New England, that's where that either moderate or severe drought currently is taking place. Those yellow areas that you see there from central New Jersey, basically from Monmouth County, the 195 corridor northward through northern New Jersey, northeastern Pennsylvania, majority of upstate New York into western Connecticut, Long Island as well as southern Vermont. That's where the yellow area is. That's where the drought development is likely. So that's where that either moderate or severe drought category could expand to by the time we get to the end of August. So we're going to be keeping an eye on those new monitors that come out every week and keep you updated. There are areas that are requiring, some areas just voluntarily asking people to conserve water, to only water their lawns or on odd or even days, depending on your street address. So we're going to be keeping a close eye on the situation here throughout the month of August and for the rest of the summer. Now, as we take a look at those temperatures here, 97 for Thursday. There will be areas that will likely get into the triple digits yet again. So a very hot day. Not as humid, though. It's going to be a little more muggy, though, on Friday. 92 degrees again. Some late day scattered storms going into the late afternoon and evening. We'll keep the chance for that on Saturday, but so far trending a little bit drier. Sunday looks pretty good, but again, we're in the low 90s Sunday and Monday. And then Monday and Tuesday both have a chance for a shower or storm. There's going to be a frontal boundary nearing the area, so a little bit discrepancies there on the timing of that. So we'll be keeping it updated throughout the week. For now, enjoy the nice sunshine we got out there. Stay cool, stay hydrated on Thursday. Make sure you drink plenty of water. Try to stay away from caffeine. You know the drill. We've been through this before. Have a great day, everybody, and drive safely.
Thank you, Johnny, and excellent breakdown of our drought situation here. It is extremely dry, as you said. A lot of places are now in water restriction mode. So fantastic breakdown, John. I think we got to give John some applause for that. Fantastic, awesome stuff, wonderful. John will have another check of the forecasts in less than 30 minutes. We are brought to you by Travels with Darley. Watch her show on PBS Create, Amazon Prime, Wonder of Innovation TV's Journey, darley-newman.com for more information about her wonderful program. She travels all around the world, giving you the best locations and best ideas for vacations, best places to eat, drink, and do some adventuring. Does a lot of adventure type stuff. I mean, she was doing a rock climbing wall in Las Vegas, up like a 14-story hotel. Crazy stuff. Right now, she's in France filming her 10th season. I'm excited to see where she heads from France next. It's kind of fun following her, especially on social media, on Twitter, and also Instagram. Puts up a lot of Instagram reels. Also on Facebook at the Facebook page for Travels with Darley. You can follow her around the world. And, what separates Darley's show from everyone else's is really gets that local angle, that local flavor of what is happening in each of the cities that she encounters in different locations, country, state, town, wherever that may be. Finds a local tour guide or just a local, and really gets what the flavor of the city is, as far as, again, best place to eat, best places to drink. And that is really one of the highlights of Travels with Darley. I'm going to bring in the Twitter page, and you can see this is where we left off, Darley, here in France at one of the wonderful bakeries here, enjoying some French pastry. So like this, I got to give that a like. There we go. I like it. Yeah, I did. Okay. So follow her here on Twitter as well as onto Instagram, and also on Facebook. Now, she also has this great program coming up here in 2 weeks' time on Thursday, almost July, bonk, August 18th, Destination Cities is St. Louis. She'll be giving a lecture about St. Louis, and that's from our friends over at Smithsonian Associates. So go to their website, smithsonianassociates.org, and click on the calendar for August 18th from 7 to 8:30. So it's 2 weeks from tomorrow. It's an hour lecture with a half-hour Q&A. So she's done Santa Fe already, Destination City Santa Fe. That was a lot of fun as well. Give you a lot of great information about Santa Fe, New Mexico. But get your questions ready if you've never been to St. Louis. I've never been to St. Louis, so I'm excited to hear what Darley has talked about. Some of the best places to go and see. You can see the arch. That's a great picture there. Wow, that really is a great picture of the gateway to the west. About that arch, I think you can. There's a elevator that takes you up to the top of the arch. I think that's still in service, but I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, this is going to be 2 weeks from tomorrow. It's a Zoom link, so it's basically just a Zoom call. You get on there, and then you can type your questions into the chat. When you get to the Q&A portion of the lecture, so that's from 7 to 8:30. Again, it's only an hour and a half, friends. If you have 90 minutes instead of watching Bachelorette or whatever it is, whatever people are watching today, maybe give this a try. This is going to be a lot of fun. And Darlene does a great job with the lectures. Very, very informative. A lot of great information, a lot of history. She usually has some guests on, some surprise guests from the area. So we'll have to see who the surprise guest will be for Destination Cities St. Louis. Again, that's coming up 2 weeks from tomorrow. And you can go to this website, smithsonianassociates.org, for more information. All right, so let's go back to our action here. We want to go back to the Hudson Rivers because I want to check on the Lincoln Tunnel travel time. There was that crash at the top of the Helix being reported this morning. I would say that's got to be about 27, 28 minutes by now. Let's see if we can get that to, let's see if we can bring that up. 26. I was off by a minute. Oopsie. So now the George is looking at 20, about 15 or so at the Holland here this morning. Alexandra, I just followed you back on Instagram, so you should see that come through at any moment. So I thank you for that. So let's go to the incident page again. I'm going to come off of this. Again, 130 south at Kincora Road in Mansfield is still shut. Now 47, there's a down pole and wires. Both directions by Station Road and Maurice River Township. That's a new one. That just happened here. Just as I said, it was fairly clear. Like I said, all hell breaks loose. Anytime you say that, you just don't even mention it. And it just lights up all over the place. So this camera is not going to show us anything. This is at 347. No, it's not really doing anything. That's Delsey Drive. So again, just go with the locally posted detour to get past that here this morning. Let's see if we get an update on our Connecticut crash. 22. That is all out of the way. It was right in here by the rest area, and there was that secondary southbound situation there that is now out of the way. So that is fantastic news. Let's see here. Let's go to the observation list to see if anything. Some of these reporting stations are an hour old. Kennedy at 77 already. EWR at 77 there. Trenton, Mercer County, Fair Skies at 73. So it's a beautiful morning out there. No question about that. Just bring along the sunglasses, and if you're headed out, bring along the sunscreen if you're going for a run or walk, or maybe heading to the beach early. I would imagine that we start to see that 138 delay right in here start to build up here about 8:30 or so, as some early arrivers to the shoreline. So kind of keep that in the back of your mind. All right, friends, we are coming up here at the top of the 8 o'clock hour. And since everybody likes the music so much, let's cue up the band. We got to come up for a name for the band. call the band. It's got to be something traffic related. I'm not sure. I think in the top of my head, I can't think of anything. Like Dance Fever with Danny Terrio, right? Adrian Smith. I don't have that guy, Adrian Smith. Hooker fame. I'm not sure what we could call it. Call a band here. There is no band. No tower? What do you mean we have no tower? No tower? That's no tower. Oh, goodness gracious. Anyway, this half hour is sponsored by the Crime for Vanilla Bean Creamery, crimeforvanillabeancreamery.com. 908-272-3000 is the phone number. Check out Ralph's website at crimeforvanillabeancreamery.com. Trying to come up with some clever traffic related, and I just drawing a blank here as far as we could call our little band off to the side of the kitchen. I don't even know. Gosh, got any suggestions? Throw them in the comments there, Anna, Alexandra, all our little dance band here. Yeah, have no idea. But, it'll come to us, right? So good morning, everybody. Yeah, so 8 o'clock is our time. Welcome to the Tri-State Traffic Show here on an August 3rd. Can you believe it's already August 3rd? Where has this gone? Unbelievable. August the 3rd, wow. You know, we're a month away from Labor Day. Kids going back to school here, colleges. Everything's going to get cranked up. Johnny's coming back from Rutgers, and hopefully we'll be able to work out our people talking to his people kind of thing about getting the Weather Watch Club involved in the Tri-State Traffic Show as well, providing the forecast and providing the live reports for us as well. So it'll be John and some of his other colleagues there at the Weather Watchers Club. We know Justin was a former weather watcher himself, so he's got a lot of experience with that. So hopefully we'll work something out here in the coming weeks once Johnny gets back into Rutgers. And I think John is a senior this year. I think I should know this. Well, I should know this, really. But for some reason, I'm drawing a blank. I think Johnny is a senior this year. But either junior or senior. He's in one of the last 2 years for studies at Rutgers University. All right. I feel like I'm being in the roller skates with chips, right? Yeah. I wish I could show that clip of I'd probably get taken down. But anyway, so I digress here for the 15th time already. Good morning, everybody. Once again, 8:02 is our time. We're at 74 degrees and clear skies in central New Jersey now. So let's go to the maps, and we'll start here in New Jersey and work our way counterclockwise. Let's start down south because I want to check up on that 295 broken down tractor trailer here out by exit 7 in Oldman's Township. That is still kind of messing the ride up here. There it is. Again, 47 here at Maurice River. Watch for that at Station Road. That is going to be a minor backup here this morning. I think so. Yeah. Let's see. 42 getting into 55 is fairly busy. What else is new there? And then 295 is fairly crowded as you get up towards Haddon Heights and towards the exit 30, 31, 33 or so in that area, just north of 76. Look for that. We'll spin it over to 73, 30, 70, 38 is good. Mount Holly, Mount Laurel, Voorhees, Berlin, Hamilton, Mullica Township, Egg Harbor City, Hamilton, Estelle Manor, Egg Harbor Township once again. How many it's Egg Harbor City, pardon me. Ventnor City, Atlantic City, Somers Point. Looking good there. Parkway, Seattle City, Avalon, Wildwood, Cape May. So your shore points are in fine shape. Heading out to maybe Uncle Bill's Pancake House in Avalon or in Stone Harbor. That has got some of the best pancakes around. Route 9 looks good here at 72. 37 across the Tunney and Mathis Bridge is fine. Parkway and Brick building a little more moderate volume heading north into 89 up to 91. 195, 33 is good. Route 18, we're fine. 36, also in good shape. Turnpike looks great. 29 are typical delays here into the Trenton Tunnel. That is fantastic as well. Route 1 through the Brunswicks, we are clear. And here we go with 287, heading north into out of Edison, really into South Plainfield. We'll go exits 1 up to 4, and then further out from 10 on over towards 13. In that general location, 206, Route 22, 28 is fine. 78 is clear all the way out to Lopakong and Phillipsburg. 206, 202, 287 is fantastic. Eastbound on 80, we're picking up some delays here into Route 15 with some ongoing sun glare issues. 80 through Hope and Blairstown is clear. 287 is fine. And then west on 24, as you make your way out of Mall at Short Hills there, where you lose the lane, is busy. 78 West locals is heavy here in Vauxhall. Parkway is still a little sluggish into Union with that disabled vehicle gone. Bay Extension here at 14 is heavy, a little heavy here on 19. Getting into truck routes 1 and 9. Southbound on 21 looks busy here, just on the approach into Newark. On the approach again into Newark. It's coming off that elevated section here. Maybe it's actually on the elevated section. I don't think you've come off that until you get to 3rd Ave. So yeah, it was really just before 3rd Avenue here up by Mount Pleasant Cemetery. Parkway, just their typical delays. Bloomfield through East Orange, 145 to 151. West on Route 3 is heavy here at 46. West on 80 is busy as you get passing Route 20. 17 is a mess both ways at Central Avenue and Rochelle Park. And both ways of 80, heavy at 287. But 208 looks good. 17, 202, Route 23, Ramsey, Mawa, Oakland, Wyckoff, Paramus, all in great shape. Eastbound on Route 4 is busy here at Hackensack Avenue. Let's go towards our Hudson River crossings. And we'll check in there. See what we got. 20 at the George, 20 at the Lincoln. I've got 20 across the board. We'll just put it in that vernacular here this morning. Let's go to NJ Transit. Check out the ride here. Bain Bergen, 810 arrival into Suffern, up to 15 minutes late. We've got the 744 Trenton departure canceled because of mechanical issues there. 709 departure from New Brunswick is canceled. We go to the coastline here this morning. We are looking at Long Branch arrivals of the 20 minutes late due to track congestion or maintenance, I should say. Raritan Valley departure 15 minutes late, congestion resulting from earlier disabled train. North Penn arrival up to 20 minutes late following earlier mechanical issue. Hudson Bergen light rail still 15 across the board there. We take a look at the path line, see what's happening here. Newark to World Trade again. Newark World Trade delayed. Crews reporting mechanical issues on a train at Newark. So look for that here at 8:08. All right, so let's go back to the city now. We'll check in with our incident page. We'll see what we've got brewing here. The Deegan south, the Cross Bronx, 2 lanes are shut. That's a big one. And then west on the Cross Bronx, got an issue as well. So let's go to the cameras here this morning. I hope Apple releases this new M2 computer soon. We are in dire need of some new hardware here, new engines. Oh, sorry about that. That was the that was the music. All right, so let's do this. Check out the Deegan crash first. So it's heading away. So whether that's clear or they just can't see it, it's off into the distance. Here. It's amazing, this Major D, and how much construction they're doing. I just, for the life of me, I don't know what they're doing. And again, our interview with Danny over at Roadway Wiz is coming up in about hopefully in about another week and a half or so. In about 2 weeks, we'll get that on the channel. I have a feeling this may have just cleared. But again, the delays are extensive. We're well back towards the Bronx Community College. Well, towards, Bronx Community College or so. And west on the Cross Bronx. No, I think it's further east of that. Delays, plan alternate route. Washington Bridge lower level closed. Oh, that's for the evening. That's heading south. So Clay, this is west here by Webster Avenue. Heavy, but I do not see anything here at Walton unless this is what we're talking about here, and it's now onto the shoulder. That's kind of like par for the course. For some reason, people pull over here, and this is by 2A. They were saying by exit 3. So I think whatever it was is gone. I would say it's still pretty heavy here, but that's just our normal delay. So south on the Deegan, heavy back to the Mosholu into the Cross Bronx. What else is new there? Both ways of the Deegan here at Yankee Stadium is going to be heavy as well. So yeah, just a lot of heavy traffic. Looks like maybe a crash here on the Grand Central. This section technically is the RFK Triborough, so it's on the Triborough Bridge. Looks like maybe heading into Manhattan. So watch for that. Midtown Tunnel is about 25 to a half, about 15 at the Queensboro Bridge. Southbound BQE from Queens Boulevard all the way down to the Williamsburg Bridge. It's heavy. Williamsburg Bridge is starting to see a lot of traffic now getting out to Delancey Street. Both ways, the BQE at the Brooklyn Bridge is just jammed here this morning through Industry City. It's just a mess. This is that upper level construction at the Verrazano to contend with there. Back into Staten Island, east on the expressway, out through Bradley Avenue is going to be a heavy ride. East on the Belt, we've seen a lot of traffic here this morning in towards Ocean Parkway. I'm wondering if something happened there. So let's see. Yeah, there's something going on. Let's see. Just in the crummy camera. I feel like that left lane is shut. Center lane. I feel like that there is something right in here. Yeah, there's definitely something. It looks like the center lane is taken out going east here at Ocean Parkway. That would be my estimation on that. And it's going to be right there. Okay, so now it just popped up as an accident. Okay. So now we're well back through Cropsey Avenue out by the Adventurers Amusement Park. That one is a new one. Both ways of the Van Wyck is heavy at Hillside. Outbound Jackie is pretty heavy here, getting through Forest Park. Eastbound now, Grand Central. Before it was west, now it's east as it turns east here in the 8 o'clock hour. As you head east into the Clearview, east on the LI is heavy at the Clearview. Westbound is heavy here at Queens Boulevard. Then north on the Cross Island is fairly busy from the southern on up in towards the Grand Central. And then both ways of the Throgsneck is fairly crowded as well. Whitestone Expressway up to the bridge is going to be a busy ride here this morning. Let's check in with the Long Island incident page, and that's where we'll wrap it up here for the 8:50 for this portion of the broadcast before we send it to Johnny in the Weather Center again. The only thing here is west on Sunrise Highway at Patchogue Yaphank Road. The left lane is going to be out of service there. Southern State, fairly typical delays here out of Hempstead, getting all the way out to 135 going east from about 19 through 28, and then west is heavy from 109 in towards 135. West on the northern is heavy here at the Wonton, 106, 107. West is heavy again at 135. Then west is heavy here at the LIE connector. More delays here on the LIE, just heavy, steady moving volume here through Vets Highway, 111, Sandy Coast, and towards Deer Park Avenue. There's the crash on Sunrise Highway, I should say, here this morning, out by Sills Road. So look for that. Normal stuff here, Hampton Bays, all the way through Shinnecock Hills, Tuckahoe, into Watermill. All right, so that is going to be Long Island. Let's catch up with Connecticut and the Hudson Valley on the other side of weather and the break. I see John is ready, so we will go to the Weather Center here in just a moment. Let me queue up Johnny in the Weather Center. All right, I think he's ready. He's giving me the high sign there. All right, so let's get a check of the forecast here at 8:16 from our meteorologist in training, Mr. John Rocco. Johnny, take it away.
Good morning to you, Don, and everybody watching online this morning. It is a beautiful start to the day with plenty of sunshine across the region. So make sure you grab the sunglasses because that sun glare is certainly going to be in your eyes as you head into work this morning. Taking a look at our temperatures in New Jersey, 64 in Newton, 71 around the Newark area. Lakewood expected to be around 73. Same for Atlantic City. Trenton around 70, 71 in Camden. Cape May around 75 degrees. And we will warm up into the mid and upper 70s for most of the state by the time we get to the 8 o'clock hour, sticking to around 70 degrees in the Newton area. As we go into New York City this morning, 71 over in Staten Island. Brooklyn temperatures right around 70 degrees. Flushing, Morris Park, Hell's Kitchen all around 71. And again, we will warm into the low and middle 70s here over the course of the morning commute. 75 in Staten Island by 8 o'clock, 73 for you in Flatbush, Brooklyn, 75 over toward Flushing. Morris Park around 73, same over toward Manhattan. And as we go out onto Long Island, Westbury around 71 this morning, warming to about 75. 73 to start you off in Islip, getting to about 77. Similar temperatures for Farmingville, Shirley, Huntington, and Port Jefferson. And as we head into the Hudson River Valley, we got low 70s there in Yonkers and Monroe. Middletown starting off in the mid and upper 60s there, as well as Poughkeepsie and Patterson. All of those areas will make it to around 70 to 72, 73 degrees over the course of the morning commute. And over in western Connecticut, we got 71 up the shore there in Norwalk to Bridgeport and New Haven, 68 for you in Danbury, Waterbury starting around 70 degrees, as well as Hartford, Torrington also around 68 degrees to start off your morning. And all of those areas will be warming into the low and middle 70s by the 8 o'clock hour. We got 75 in Norwalk and Bridgeport, as well as New Haven, 72 in Danbury, Waterbury around 73, as well as in Hartford and Torrington, getting to about 72 degrees. So for your Wednesday afternoon, we've got upper 80s and low 90s, pretty similar to what we had on Tuesday. Although a little bit more sunshine, I think, today than what we had yesterday. Closer to the coastline, we've got temperatures right around the middle 80s, 85 in Cape May, 86 over toward the Islip area. A little bit warmer in New Haven at 88 degrees. And again, it is a mainly sunny and, as you can see, a hot day ahead, but not going to be the hottest day of the week. That is going to be on Thursday, where we could be looking at temperatures getting well into the 90s and perhaps the triple digits again. I'll talk about that more later on with your 7-day forecast. In terms of any rain or storms, which we desperately need, not only here in New Jersey, where you and I are, Don, but across the region, we desperately need the rain. Looks like we have some late day scattered storms late Friday afternoon and evening. We'll keep an eye on that. And Saturday is actually trending a little bit drier than what it was looking like yesterday or earlier this week. But right now, we'll keep the chance for a scattered shower or storm in there for your Saturday. Stick around in the next half hour. I'm going to be talking about the drought conditions. I'll show you the drought monitor, and we're going to take a look at the 7-day forecast as well. Right now, let's get a check of your traffic again with Don Smith.
Thank you, John, and thank you so much for the forecast. And again, John, we'll have another check, our last check of the 7-day weather forecast and a drought report coming up in less than 30 minutes at 8:45. So I want to stick around for that. Again, Johnny, thank you so much, sir. We'll see you in less than 30 minutes. This half hour is sponsored by the Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery, cranfordvanillabeancreamery.com. Head on over to the website, and that would be Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery. Once again, I think I've said that already twice. cranfordvanillabeancreamery.com. 908-272-3000 is the phone number. And Ralph makes some of the most outstanding ice cream anywhere to be found. Let's take a look at Ralph's website there. You can see some of those wonderful vanilla cupcakes all ready for you to take down. He has the core 3, the vanilla, chocolate, strawberry. Just his real, always solid starting rotation, his 3 there. Also has Bananas Foster, Salted Caramel Pecan is always a crowd favorite, Black Raspberry, M&M Explosion, Cappuccino Crunch, Oreo Cheesecake, Grasshopper, Cookie Monster, Cookie Dough, Mint Chocolate Chip. He's, if you can't find anything here, then you need to be not looking for ice cream, because he has something for everybody. Cotton candy, fudge brownie sundae, holy cannoli, party cake, classic coffee ice cream. So, the cotton candy, again, is a very, very big seller for Ralph. He also makes these other wonderful treats there. Again, you get it in a classic cone, sugar cone, waffle cone. He's got, you can have it in a cup. Also with the classic sundae as well. Other treats, the cupcakes, vanilla cake with a vanilla bean ice cream on top. Absolutely delicious. Also makes some pies as well. Ice cream sandwiches, classic flying saucers, and chipwiches. That soft, pillowy vanilla ice cream in between 2 chocolate chip cookies rolled into mini chocolate chips, and also the 2 chocolate wafers there for the classic flying saucers. Also, the all occasion cakes. Awesome stuff here. The classic all occasion cake, birthday cake, celebration cake. I think we need to get Alexandra a cake as well from Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery. Small rounds are 7 to 8 people, all the way to a large sheet cake from 30 to 40 people. Certainly want to give him some advance notice for the larger sheet cakes. But again, he can make any of these sheet cakes with any of the ice cream that he has in the dipping case. So, whatever you like. On a Bananas Foster sheet cake, he can do it. On a party cake, sheet cake, he can do that. So head over to beautiful Cranford, New Jersey, 22 North Avenue West. Also Route 28, as it's known probably in your GPS. 908-272-3000 is the phone number. And his hours are going to be Monday through Thursday, and 12 to 9:30, 12 to 10 Friday, Saturday, and 12 to 9 on Sunday. And we thank Ralph so much for the sponsorship of the Tri-State Traffic Show. And there is a picture of Ralph with our good friend, my good friend, very good friend, Justin, who's a contributor here on this program, as one of our loyal watchers and viewers and commenters and posters and whatnot. So there's a great picture of Ralph and Justin at the Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery. All right, friends, so let's get back to the action here this morning. I want to call up the Connecticut incident page, because we've done the city in Long Island already. Let's go here now to Connecticut. And it's basically just delays here. Merritt 49, 42, 41, 35. So we'll go 49, 35. We'll connect the dots for 21 miles there. 95 north, again, 95 north. That's northbound. Is 41, 43 is heavy. Wonder if something happened there earlier. 95, 29, 20 is delayed. Then we go 17, 11, 10 through 5. Just kind of our normal bacchanal of traffic. Boy, that Yankee game last night was a mess. I want to say they really blew it, but they were down most of the game. But bottom of the ninth had bases loaded, down 2, And Labor Torres strikes out. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Oh, my goodness. Not good, right? Wah, wah, wah. Like this here, right? Oops. We need the, I can't, where's the sad trombone? Oh, there it is. Oh my goodness. So anyway, I digress here. Talking baseball. Who sang that song? Talking baseball. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, now it's gonna stick with me. Who sang that? Anyway, so the Merrier Trumbull into Fairfield is heavier than what it should be for this time of the morning and a midweeker for summer because there were some issues here on 95 going south here at 24, 23. That's now been cleared. But, you know, some friends opted for the Merritt Parkway. 95 is heavy still. Again, you saw the delays that I read off to you. So heavy here at Route 7 and then in Stanford 8 on over to 6. Let's go to Westchester County and Rockland because I think that issue on the thruway at the Palisades is still there. And yes, it is. It's right here. So we're back to Spring Valley. Another broken down vehicle on the Taconic. 137 north of Salem Road, 84 west of the Newburgh Beacon Bridge. One lane is shut there. So here it is. Like what maybe was a fairly modest crash as far as didn't look anything extremely serious, I should say. Can't even talk. Sirius XM, serious. Um, let's go here. There it is. There it is in the center. So yeah, so we got the right lane, right shoulder out. So hopefully no one's seriously injured. But again, our delay gets back to all the way back to the Garden State Parkway connector here by the Spring Valley tolls. See it there. That's the southbound thruway. So heavy stuff here, friends. You got to be mindful of that. And you also need to be mindful if you're watching us here in New Jersey, coming up the Parkway connector out of Hillsdale, Westwood, Northern Bergen County. As you approach into the thruway, that is just jammed. So maybe you can stick, get over to 59 there. So just gotta, gotta watch out there this morning, coming up in towards the thruway here for a Wednesday morning. So that could be our top story is the thruway in Rockland. And also this westbound Newburgh Beacon Bridge has now gone down the drain fairly quickly as well on 84. You know, let's see if there's any cameras up there. I have not checked that out in some time. Let's see what we've got. Let's see. No cameras. Surprised the Newburgh Beacon Bridge doesn't have any cameras there, but our delays are almost back to Route 9 now. So out of Fishkill and the Beacon is going to be all jammed up there. So is 9D, everything coming down into the bridge this morning. So that is a stiff ride. You know, let's see what Beacon Bridge. I've never been across the Beacon Bridge. Go here. Let's go for a ride. of 2019. Wow. I wonder if this toll plaza even exists. It's 3 years, almost 3 years old now. But again, this is a little preview kind of what the roadway whiz does. He just travels the roads and travels the bridges. Beautiful Newburgh Beacon Bridge. Hamilton something. Hamilton Fish Newburgh Beacon Bridge. Hamilton Fish. I wonder if that was a cousin of Hamilton Finn on General Hospital. Getting quite good, actually. What happened to Esme Prince? Where is Esme? Is she still alive? We don't know. After the situation at Windermere, don't want to give it away for anybody who's hasn't caught up with General Hospital in the last couple of days, but getting very, very good. Sometimes, it gets really good when they're coming to the end of a storyline kind of a thing, or somebody's being, written off the show or whatever. But yeah, a lot of fun. Guilty pleasure, I guess we'll put it at, right? All right, so we're coming up on 8:30 now. Let me switch the whoa, hey now. Let me switch the banner to bring in Dar. Again, this half hour is sponsored by Travels with Darley. Darley-Newman.com is her website for more information. We thank Darley so much for being a proud sponsor of the Tri-State Traffic Show. Let me just, while we're talking about it, let me bring up, well, this is my YouTube. This is the YouTube page for the show. We've actually lost 2 subscribers. I don't know what happened there. We got to get those 2 subscribers back. Let's go. Got to get the 2 subscribers back. Please send it all out to all your friends, anybody with a cell phone or whatever. We're just we need subscribers. It doesn't cost them anything. Please, if you can do that, that'll be amazing. Ask them to subscribe to the Tri-State Traffic Show. So with that said, let me bring in Danny's website here, Roadway Whiz. You want to give him a follow as well. 17,000 subscribers. Danny just doing it right. And again, this is what he does. And I mean, look at the views he's getting. 26,000 views, 31,000 views, 23,000 views. I mean, Dan is doing an amazing job. So this is for Alexandra and heading to Hawaii. Here you go. You can map it out yourself. And again, I'm sure you're probably not driving. Rental cars in Hawaii are astronomical, I would imagine. But this is what Dan does. I mean, he's gone all the way out to Hawaii just to film the highways. The H1. Let's see where he's coming up into. I mean, you can just sit here and watch this all afternoon. It's just very mesmerizing in some capacity. Exit 3, I think he's eventually coming into Pearl City out to Honolulu here shortly. This was almost 3 years ago. It was 3 years ago. So again, this is what, give Roadway Whiz a follow. Imagine all of this is probably finished. It looks like some sort of a mass transit train, monorail, or H1 East. It's amazing that it's an interstate, but it doesn't connect anything other than just Oahu. I mean, on the other islands, I don't believe there's any interstates. It's the H1, 2, and H3. So there you go. That's a little flavor of what Dan is doing over at Roadway Whiz. Let me pull up the playlist. Let me just see if I can find our tri-state area here. Let's see. It's got the Washington, Oregon, Wyoming, Idaho, streets of Manhattan, Arizona, New Mexico, Utah, Missouri, Illinois, Arkansas, Northern California, Jersey list. The New York City list and Jersey, Long Island. I know he has it because I've seen it. Playlists, maybe. Let's see. Hmm. I do not see it. Looks like he's been posting up some things from Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come, right back where we started. um, a lot of stuff in Missouri, Kansas City. So you get the idea of where we're going with this, with all of these videos. So good stuff. He also does a Whiz webinar, which is the interstates and freeways of Philadelphia. I think this is kind of like a vlog sponsor there, so we'll do that. But anyway, give Dan a follow if you can, and we'll have that interview in about 2 weeks' time up on the channel. So we thank Dan in advance for his time for coming on the Tri-State Traffic Show. All right, 8:35 is our time. 75 degrees here in beautiful central New Jersey. Let's go back to the incident pages here this morning. I'll kind of give you the rundown, and we are going to start off here in, well, that's the city, so let's do that there. Crash westbound on the Jackie Robinson at Woodhaven Boulevard. One left lane is shut. Police Department on 207th Street, both directions, Sherman Avenue. Watch for that. Let's go to New Jersey now. See what's cooking here. So there's the 21 by Passaic Street. Northbound Parkway, center lane out of service at the Asbury Tolls. This 295 situation still at 25 minutes there with a broken down truck. Tractor trailer north of exit 7 in Oldman's Township. 47 is still closed both ways from Maurice Township by Station Road. See if we can. This is just south of the Belleville Bridge. Maybe there's a camera. Let's see. That's a 3rd Avenue. See anything there? Although I don't think that camera's at 3rd Avenue, quite frankly. Let's see what it is at the Belleville Bridge. Showing you 7 more than 21. Okay. So it's going to be right in here. You know, we gave you the alert there earlier about we thought something was going on, now confirmed. South of the Passaic Street in Newark. So look for that. That's out of the ordinary. We'll put it in that vernacular. Again, just our normal delays on 80 and 17, Route 4 Parkway here through Bloomfield. Both ways of 46 Route 3 getting out to the 46 interchange there in Little Falls. Let's see here now. 19 still all banged up here. It looks like there's a crash. Let's go to the cameras here for New Jersey because there is a camera at Wilson Ave, 1 and 9. Up Broadway. No, Roanoke. Sorry. Used to be Wilson, but now it's Roanoke. Now it's Green. Oh. Trying to get a transmission from Newark is not an easy task, is it now? Pictures from the Mars rover. We can't get pictures from Newark. Okay. So it looks like there's definitely something happening here off of the yeah. Off truck routes 1 and 9, really off the Skyway on the local. So you want to stay with the express lanes instead. It's going to be the easier ride for you. Bay Extension fairly busy across the span this morning. South on the Parkway into the Union Construction is busy, but Union Parkway, Clark Cranford, down through Kenilworth is clear. 287 1 through 4 is busy. And then again from in towards exits 10 through 12. Parkway looks good across the Driscoll Bridge. You know what? Let's jump up towards 78 and 80 is fine. West on 24 is crowded here. Over by the Mall at Short Hills, 80, Route 15, and 23, all in good shape. 202, 206 is looking good. The Turnpike is fine. 18, Route 9, Parkway, everything down the shore. 35, 36. 71, Route 18, 33, that is moving well. 195 is fine for the Turnpike. On over to the Parkway. The Parkway in Brick exits 89 through 91. That is moving along really, really nicely this morning. 70, 37, and 206 and 295 is good. 130 is fine. Let's go towards 295 here at the Alzo curve. 4255 looks good. Again, still with this 295 situation. Let's just street view that. I'm just curious as why is so heavy for a major highway. I don't know if I've ever been down in this section. Oh, well, it's 2 lanes. Yeah, I can see that could be a problem, taking out a lane. Yeah. So the Turnpike is the better option for you. I think this will be our final look at New Jersey at 8:40 since it's fairly quiet. Cape May, Wildwood, Avalon, Sea Isle City, Somers Point, Ocean City, Atlantic City, Stafford Township, Little Lake Harbor Township, Beach Haven. 72 is fine. Again, all for the most part, it's just our normal delays. I want to take it back into Rockland County now. We're kind of got to go a little out of order, but the southbound thruway at 13, the Palace, it's still dealing with, with that crash, still in the process of being clear there. So again, watch for that this morning. Rockland County, Orange County is fine, but the Beacon Bridge still dealing with that crash. Let's just go to the Hudson Valley incident page. I want to see if that cleared. I have a feeling it may have. All lanes are open. Yeah. Okay. There we go. So it's just the southbound thruway is getting hit hard here this morning into the Palisades Parkway at interchange 13. West on 84. Is fairly busy this morning as we traverse out towards 684. So you want to look for that in Brewster, and then through Croton Falls, Purdy's, Golden's Bridge, 684, Tacoma. Wow. Katona, Bedford Hills, 22, 684 is rolling along fine. Again, lower Westchester here. Kind of just our normal stuff along the Hutch, south of 287, New England Thruway. West on the Cross County here is busy passing the Hutch, 287. Elmsford, White Plains, that is clear. So is the New York State Thruway. We're also going to be in good shape. As we go through the Bronx, typical delays in the Deegan, through the construction, both ways of the Cross Bronx is heavy here, getting into the George. Just a lot of traffic. Midtown Tunnel, about a half an hour plus. Queensboro Bridge, about 10 plus minutes there. Grand Central still fairly heavy here at Citi Field. I think the Mets lost as well last night. Take a look at the Whitestone Expressway on up into the Whitestone Bridge is fairly busy. South on the Cross Island is heavy from the Clearview all the way down through Bayside Marina. East on the LIE is busy into the Clearview, again into the Cross Island. And then the Grand Central is heavy east here at the Clearview Expressway through the Kew Gardens interchange is a mess. Both ways of the Van Wyck at Hillside Avenue is a fairly solid ride. West on the Bell Parkway, passing the Van Wyck, is also jammed there, getting out to Cross Bay Boulevard. The Belt still dealing with this situation going eastbound here at Ocean Parkway. Let's go to the city list, and I'm wondering if it wasn't on the list a little while ago. It's still not on the list. City cameras here. How does the Tri-State Traffic Show have this and they don't? Shift change maybe or something? I'm not sure, but I mean, you can see it. It's literally right there. I mean, police are on scene, and how that doesn't get populated to the incident page is beyond me. I don't know whether this camera actually moves or not. I don't believe it does, but so that's going east there. It looks like we've got Center lane out of service. The trunk is open. Looks like the hood is open. Now, whether it's the broken down vehicle or a crash, I'm not sure. But as we say here in the traffic biz, the damage is now done. This is out through Bay 8th. I mean, we're back to the Verrazano. That's how bad this delay gets. So extensive delays coming off the Verrazano here, heading east because of that one situation there on the Ocean Parkway Bridge. Ouch. Not good, not good, not good. Staten Island Expressway busy here in Bradley, and then north on 440, which is the West Shore, getting up into Arden Avenue is a fairly busy ride, and I think this is beginning to crowd up a little more into Fort Hamilton Parkway as people are opting to get off of, stay away from the belt and go through the Gowanus here, but not going to win there either. You never win with the Gowanus or the Van Wyck Expressway. Battery Tunnel, about 15 minutes there. Pretty congested both ways here at the Brooklyn Bridge. Looks like inbound at the Williamsburg Bridge may have a problem there with a crash. You know what? We've got the East River Crossings cameras. Let's take a look at that very, very quickly. That's the Battery Tunnel. Wow, that's a lot of traffic. So where are we going? Williamsburg Bridge, inner roadway. Williamsburg Bridge. Do I have the Willie B in the outer roadway? I don't. Why don't I have that? Maybe the camera wasn't working. Look at the Queensboro Bridge. That's about 15 minutes. And there's your Midtown Tunnel, well over half an hour. So I don't know if everybody's trying to get into Manhattan. As Alexander said, it is a busy Wednesday in the city, whether this is some vacationers or whatnot. But the East River Crossings are loaded up. And what we've got loaded up also is Mr. John Rocco in the Weather Center. Johnny is saying he is ready now here at 8:46. He's ready to go. So let me dial him in here this morning. And let's make that connection. Where is Johnny? Johnny, where is the... There's Johnny. All right. So 8:46 their time, 76 degrees, clear skies here in beautiful central New Jersey. Let's send it to the Weather Center and our good friend, a meteorologist in training from Rutgers University, Mr. John Rocco. He has a look at the forecast and some very important drought information. John, take it away.
Hey there, Don. Hey to all of our viewers as well. Hope you're having a good start to the day. Weather-wise, it's beautiful outside. Plenty of sunshine across the tri-state area. No matter where you're going, make sure you grab the sunglasses for the morning commute and for the day today. No rain on the way for today or tomorrow, but Friday, we still have that threat for a few scattered showers and storms later on in the afternoon and evening. I'll be keeping you updated on that. Saturday, like I said before, is trending drier, but we're still going to keep the chance for a scattered shower or storm for the afternoon on Saturday. So stay tuned for updates on that. Today, hot out there, upper 80s, low 90s. We have 89 for Andover, Central Park around 93, as well as Trenton, Freehold, and Cherry Hill. 85 down toward Cape May, 86 for Islip, New Haven, around 88 for your high this afternoon. Like I said, there's no rain for today, but we really need it. Taking a look at the Northeast as a whole, this is the drought monitor that came out last Thursday morning. It comes out, a new one comes out every Thursday morning. So we'll be keeping you updated on this throughout the summer because this is something that really needs to be watched. 28.39%, 28% of the Northeast is abnormally dry. That's those yellow areas that you see here going out of the tri-state area a little bit. We have northern Pennsylvania, southwestern upstate New York, much of New Jersey is in that abnormally dry area, and then going up into parts of New England as well. That's most of the Northeast region. However, 18% is now in a moderate drought, that official drought classification. That includes those light tan shaded areas. So central New Jersey here, Hunterdon County, Somerset, Middlesex, Essex, Hudson, Union County. You're in that moderate drought now, which was just upgraded, I should say, last week with this new drought monitor. And going into New England, eastern Connecticut, western Massachusetts, and then out in the Cape, New Hampshire, southern and central portions of Maine, all in that moderate drought classification. And then that severe drought is still ongoing here for about almost 3% of the Northeast. We have eastern Connecticut, Rhode Island, and eastern Massachusetts, with the exception of the Cape area in that severe drought classification. So really, really, really need a good soaking rainfall here across the Northeast. We don't want to be dealing with flooding, of course. That's going to lead to more annoying issues, but we really need the rain here, not just in the Northeast, but much of the country. But just focusing on the Northeast here, this is the Climate Prediction Center's drought monitor outlook for the month of August. So if you take a look at these brown shaded areas here in the Northeast, again, central New Jersey and then up into much of New England, that's where that either moderate or severe drought currently is taking place. Those yellow areas that you see there from central New Jersey, basically from Monmouth County, the 195 corridor northward through northern New Jersey, northeastern Pennsylvania, majority of upstate New York into western Connecticut, Long Island as well as southern Vermont. That's where the yellow area is. That's where the drought development is likely. So that's where that either moderate or severe drought category could expand to by the time we get to the end of August. So we're going to be keeping an eye on those new monitors that come out every week and keep you updated. There are areas that are requiring, some areas just voluntarily asking people to conserve water, to only water their lawns or on odd or even days, depending on your street address. So we're going to be keeping a close eye on the situation here throughout the month of August and for the rest of the summer. Now, as we take a look at those temperatures here, 97 for Thursday. There will be areas that will likely get into the triple digits yet again. So a very hot day. Not as humid, though. It's going to be a little more muggy, though, on Friday. 92 degrees again. Some late day scattered storms going into the late afternoon and evening. We'll keep the chance for that on Saturday, but so far trending a little bit drier. Sunday looks pretty good, but again, we're in the low 90s Sunday and Monday. And then Monday and Tuesday both have a chance for a shower or a storm. There's going to be a frontal boundary nearing the area, so a little bit discrepancies there on the timing of that. So we'll be keeping it updated throughout the week. For now, enjoy the nice sunshine we got out there. Stay cool, stay hydrated on Thursday. Make sure you drink plenty of water. Try to stay away from caffeine. You know the drill. We've been through this before. Have a great day, everybody, and drive safely.
Thank you, John, and great job, buddy, in the Weather Center. Always great to see you, my friend. Thanks for joining us live here on the Tri-State Traffic Show. Some amazing information about the drought situation. So certainly take that in mind, especially if you are honestly, to be honest with you, if you're a smoker, be real careful with those cigarette butts because it is so dry out there. You could light up the place like a Roman candle in about 10 seconds. So again, just be mindful of that. Also be mindful of your water conservation, maybe start to think about taking a little shorter showers and, what have you. But we are in, some tough times here as far as our water situation throughout the entire tri-state area. All right, so this half hour again, Johnny, thank you, sir. Much appreciated as always. Doing an amazing job, and can't wait to connect with the Weather Watchers Club, hopefully in September. This half hour is sponsored by Travels with Darley. Darley-Newman.com is the website to find more information on her wonderful program. You can watch her on PBS Create, Amazon Prime, Wonder Innovation TV's Journey. So definitely check that out. Travels with Darley is one of the premier travel programs on television and on OTT, over the top media. What sets her program apart from all the others really is the local angle that she gets, the local flavor of what the destination, I should say, city, country, region, town, wherever she may be, is she finds a local either tour guide or just a local resident to walk her around and show her what you won't see on the guided tour kind of a thing, or just the off the beaten path type restaurant, or the little speakeasy type kind of bar that's in behind some kind of hotel or something like that, that's got a cool vibe to it. So that really sets her program apart from all the rest. Now, she has this wonderful program that is going to be coming up here on August the 18th. And this is from the Smithsonian Associates, Destination Cities, St. Louis. That's next 2 weeks from Thursday from 7 to 8. To go to smithsonianassociates.org for more information and to get your tickets there. Again, Destination City, St. Louis. It's an hour lecture with a Q&A, 30-minute Q&A afterwards. So that's really exciting. Darlie does an amazing job with her lectures. I've seen her last one was in Santa Fe. Again, gave you a ton of information to kind of digest there as far as where you, can go in St. Louis. So I'm sure this one will be equally, if not better than the Santa Fe lecture. Again, that's coming up in 2 weeks. So we'll let you know. We thank Darlie for being a proud sponsor of the Tri-State Traffic Show. All right, let's just run down the incident pages here. We're coming up to the top of the hour. We are going to head off here very shortly. So the New Jersey incident list is 21 going south, going in towards Passaic Street. Watch for that crash just before 280 in the Stickle Drawbridge. Also your Parkway, local lanes there, heading north at 117. Watch for a crash there, 47 down pole and down wires both ways at Station Road and Maurice River Township. On this 295 broken down tractor trailer still shutting down a lane, causing about a 20-minute backup. And again, it's been out there since we came on the air here at 7 o'clock. Let's go to the city incident list. We know there's that eastbound belt situation there. Why it doesn't bring it up is beyond me. East on the belt. All right, let's unpack this now. Eastbound on the belt at Ocean Parkway, there's a crash still being cleared. Delays get all the way back to the Verrazano. West on the Jackie Robinson, still dealing with a crash there at Woodhaven Boulevard. That's going outbound or west. Some pothole repairs on the Van Wyck, getting out through Northern Boulevard. Again, Northern Boulevard 25A in both directions there until 2:30. East on the Grand Central, more pothole repairs both ways, basically say from La Crosse Island out to Little Neck Parkway, upper level to the George, about 15 minutes there. I don't know why they put that up, but I guess they did, so we go with it. Broken down vehicle on the Van Wyck heading south here to 101st Avenue. Let's go to the city cameras. I want to see that Van Wyck situation that's practically closed. This way. I think the numbers go down. I mean, up there, 101st. So there it is. There's the broken down vehicle heading south. That's the fire truck in that location. So we will go here through Atlantic Avenue. I mean, what a mess this is. Wow. It's unbelievable. Crazy how this thing is under construction morning, evening. It's crazy. Let's go back to the incident page here because we're coming down to time. Let's go to Long Island now. We'll check out that ride. See if anything else is cropped up this morning. Sunrise Highway still at exit 55. Patchogue Gap Road is still a crash being cleared there, and a crash on crash on the southern at the Meadowbrook. Watch for the shoulder is out of service. Hudson Valley. I think we still have our situation there on the thruway. Yeah, before 13, that's still being cleared. So that delay gets back to the Spring Valley Toll Plaza. 208, there is a crash at Museum Village Road. 22 in Putnam. 84 in Dutchess, going west over by Route 52 in Fishkill. So look for that this morning. Let's see here now, friends. We got to finish up with the Connecticut incident list. We'll do the Hudson Rivers and then transit, and then we'll call it a day. 95 still 29, 22, and then 19 through 11, and then 10 through 4. The Merit 49 through 35 is heavy. While we're talking about the Connecticut morning ride, we'll go to transit now. These are just all planned service changes on the subway, so nothing out of the ordinary there. Metro North is in good shape. So is Long Island Railroad. Let's go to transit for New Jersey. So NJ Transit here, Morrison, Essex. 9:12 arrival in Penn Station, New York is up to 20 minutes. 8:02 departure is canceled because of a mechanical issue. The corridor, 8:51 arrival in the Penn is on or close. Okay, 7:44 canceled. So a couple canceled trains here and from track maintenance on the corridor and the coastline. So look for that. And the Hudson Bergen Light Rail still 15 minutes. And we'll finish up with Path here this morning. See what's cooking here at exactly 9 a.m. And see that that has just been put back into service. Let's go to our Hudson River crossings now. Half an hour for the upper to the George, 20 for the lower, 15 at both the Lincoln and the Holland tunnels. All right, friends, there's again the program 2 weeks from now for Darley at Smithsonian Associates. So head over there and go ahead and pick up some tickets to that. We go to the YouTube channel again, friends. If you can, please, I'm asking as many people as we can to subscribe to the show. We've got 103 subscribers. Please pass it along to all your friends. Like and subscribe doesn't cost you anything. Hit the bell notification and you'll know when the new video appears live. We're already at episode 62 already. We're shooting for 200 subscribers in 200 days. Let's see if we can get that. John can get some of his other colleagues at Rutgers and get the word, spread the word there at the Rutgers campus to have them subscribe to the Tri-State Traffic Show. Again, doesn't cost you anything, but it helps Johnny and I out here in the traffic and weather centers trying to get this thing up and running and off the ground here, trying to build the channel as much as we can. And again, I so appreciate the 103 subscribers we have. Amazing people like Alexandra and Anna and Justin and Jimmy G and a whole lot of others that have joined us here in the last 3 months. So again, if you can just pass the word out there, put it on your social media, that kind of thing, subscribe to the Tri-State Traffic Show. We're going for 200 subscribers in 200 days. That is our goal. We got to start somewhere, right? So Marquez Brownlee one time had 103 subscribers. Now he has 11 million. So, yeah. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Myself back on camera. So yes, we thank you so much for joining us here on this Wednesday. Get out and enjoy this great weather, as John had said. You know, we still have the drought situation. I think it's going to be in our foreseeable future with that. So again, just be mindful of your weather, of your water conservation and your consumption. Thank you so much again to John and Rocco in the Weather Center for the great forecasting. It was amazing to have him live here this morning after a couple of weeks of vacation and Johnny doing some more of his studies. So that's the most important thing. So we thank John for the forecast. We'll see him tomorrow. We'll see obviously all of you tomorrow as well. We thank Darley as well as Ralph over at the Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery. That is it here from the Tri-State Traffic Show Traffic Center. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and we'll see you tomorrow, everybody.